Hello, here's a counting principle problem number 8 on the end of unit review. It says 8 friends got together to decide to pick 3 people to go on a trip. How many ways can they choose their 3 people for the trip? The main thing you have to think about with the counting principle, do we have a combination or do we have a permutation? As we discussed in class, a combination is simply an arrangement of items where order doesn't matter. Order doesn't make a difference. Explaining that, if you choose 3 people, John, Fred, and Sam, and you choose Sam, Fred, John, the order doesn't make a difference. You still have the same 3 people. So for that one, order does not matter. Okay? For problem number 9 here, says if the same group of 8 friends get together, how many ways can you choose 3 people for first and second place prizes in a contest? Well, that one is a permutation. Why is it a permutation? Because for that one, if I choose John for first place and Sam for second place, if I switch the names and make it Sam then John, well, I just switch my first and second place winners. So that one, order does matter. You could also remember it as permutations, as a permutation as ranking. If you see any type of ranking, that's going to be a permutation. If it's not ranking at all, it's going to be a combination. Okay? With that said, if you have a combination problem, you're going to do, the concept is kind of like a permutation, but you have to divide out those repeaters. And we talked about that in class as well. So for number 8, we have 8 friends, and we need to choose 3 people. Okay? Okay. Here we're going to choose 3 out of 8. Well, you're simply going to go for the first choice. You have 8 to choose from, so it's going to be 8 times. Now you chose 1, you have 7 to choose from. One's gone again, now you have 6 to choose from. Well, if it was a permutation, this would be the answer, but it's a combination where order doesn't matter, so you have to divide out those that are being repeated. And those that are being repeated happen to repeat 3 factorial times, which is 3 times 2 times 1 here. And then here you're just going to do the calculations. A few ways you can do this. You can just type in your calculator and go top times top times top divided by bottom times bottom, and then you get your answer. Another way you can kind of cross divide here to simplify this. Let's see. I could take this 2 into 6. 2 goes into 2 once. 2 goes into 6 3 times. Okay. Well, I could also let's see, where else? I think that's it. I said that was it, but oh, I'm sorry. I can divide out my 3's here. 3, that's a 1. That's a 1. Well, your answer now is simply 8 times 7, which is 56. So your answer is 56 for number 8. Okay, 56 for number 8. Let's go to the next one. For the next problem, you're going to choose a first and second place winner. So we're choosing 2. Essentially for that one. Well, that one is simply, again, this one is simply you're choosing 2 out of 8. Well, the first choice is simply going to be 8. 1's gone. Now I'm going to choose out of 7. Well, that's it. And you don't have to divide out any repeaters here. It's simply 8 times 7, which is 56. Happens to be the same answer, but the problem was a little different as far as the as far as the calculation was concerned. So.